just about ready to roll. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit.
Number 4. Chandler Simpson.
And we're underway here in the home opener. The 1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And down on strikes. 1 out.
Batting second, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, first baseman, Rafael
Now it's Devers at the plate.
That's outside.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Third baseman, Addison Barger.
Ball. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Wilson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Hit in the air, center field. Carroll has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park. And the starter for Toronto, Peyton Tolley. What should we keep an eye on here? This is Corbin Carroll.
Center fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. High fly ball out towards left center. Simpson takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Just missed.
Outside. That's ball 2.
Runner at second here, one gone. Inside. And it's 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Out towards right center, that's well struck. That one carrying, and it is out of here. A 3-run homer. The Athletics score first. It's 3-0. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Stays alive. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Batting 6, right fielder, Colby Thomas.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting 7.
Next up for the A's, Alejandro Kirk. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball there.
Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Thomas on at second with 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
Severino, a righty that throws with power. 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. This one smoked on its way out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And a man aboard.
Everything came together for him. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 down. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Patrick Bailey. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. Outside. Ball 1. Boom. Keyshaw for 1. And that's 2. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, Luke Keishel now at the plate. Bounced up the middle. Clement to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting ninth, third baseman. Alex Bohm.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
On the ground to short, Wilson. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Up next.
So back to the top of the order. And now Corbin Carroll led off this game with a double. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Chases swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the A's, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Carroll off of first with 2 away. 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. High left throw. Safe. Runner at second. 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Laser could be trouble. In comes the run from second, and they take a 3-run lead. And they'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Now, Anthony Santander. Lifted in the air, right field. Springer gets under it. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Chandler Simpson.
That ball is foul.
Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Swing and a slow roller. Bichette. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Devers now. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Good job to fight that one off. Man at second.
Ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Addison Barger.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And that one wrapped foul. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one popped to short. Bichette in position. He makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, James Wood. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two on, two outs. This one in the air, center field. Carroll settles under this one, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, here comes Christian Yelich. Ground ball right side. Clement slings to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the A's, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Fought off foul. And
Ball,
now
that's
2-1.
outside.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two down, bases empty. Now here is Colby Thomas. Check swing went around. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Ball, that's out.
Well,
Outside,
usually a
that's
high
ball.
level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That
Ball three.
one misses. And now 3-0. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Back to work, Luis Severino. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, right side. Santander takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Next for the Blue Jays, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Foul ball. The Jays trailing by 2. Top half of inning number 4. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Well, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
The lefty, the 1-0. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. And now it's Alec Bohm. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
The 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Springer takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's, center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Chandler Simpson.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Popped in the air, left field, and makes the grab. And there's one away.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
For the Blue Jays,
here's Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Late on that fastball. Devers measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. No question about this one. It's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carroll should have this one. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the A's designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
You know, these A's, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to. Squared up pretty nicely.
Tyler Holton will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3. Here's Yelich at the dish. He's already homered here in this one.
1-1.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ground ball left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the A's, the shortstop, the Chef.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Here's a 1-1. Inside, just missed. And that one moves his feet. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Stop for the A's. Colby pitching change here. Cade Stroud.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Just missed. Late on that fastball.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
No outs, runners at first and second. Base hit!
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro
That's
Kirk.
a ball.
Bases juiced, no outs.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That's outside. And now 3-0.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Up next to the A's, second baseman.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Bryson Stott. Huge chance for him here. Bases loaded and no outs. This is again 5 in a row. Bases juiced, no outs. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. On the ground, right side. Fires home for one. To first, double play. Nicely done. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. All set for the top of the sixth. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, James Wood. And it's fouled away.
That's out.
Late with the swing there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Sanchez up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Nice grab. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground right side. Over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Well, we go bottom six. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Corbin Carroll. Popped up. Clement. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. This one in the air, center field. And there's two down. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Anthony Santander.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And a foul ball. In the air to left center. Sanchez has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good.
The new pitcher in the game, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Late on that fastball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nice stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
One out man at first. So up next for Toronto, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up. Stop. Moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the A's, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Gets him to chase after that one. Fires in time. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And that one fouled off. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 8-3.
Ball.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That is the inning. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. It's now 8-3. Back here in San Francisco, ready to begin the 8th, Addison Barger. Getting ready. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Carlos Correa.
Now pitching for the A's, number 38, Mark Leiter Jr.
Way out front for strike 2. Leiter, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Springer now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one 95 to finish him off.
Left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
This to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that is the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. This is Bryson. Stop. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Sam Mole.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Right side, and that's just foul. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That's the second out. Back to the top of the order now. Corbin Carroll up next for the A's. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Ripped on a line. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Patrick Bailey.
Hey.
Here's the 0-2.
That's
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman Ernie Clement.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And here is Chandler Simpson. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. There goes the runner. And he tries to drag bunt towards first. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Foul ball there. Two on, one out. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to stop for one. Out. A double play to end it. 8